are up here at Sundance Ski Resort in the beautiful Provo Canyon. We got the general manager, Chad Linebaugh, and he's going to give us a little bit of history. And so tell us a little bit about Sundance.
So I think one of the things that makes Sundance unique is the deep history that we have here. And the history starts back, in 1944 when it opened as a local ski area called Timp Haven and operated as that ski resort for a number of years. And then of course the Redford era started around 1968, 1969. And my favorite part of that whole story of Robert Redford purchasing this is that he really purchased this resort with the sole intention of protecting the environment. But I think the thing that I hear the most about Sundance when people ski here for the first time are the views. The construction, the design, the look and the feel of Sundance is very rustic. It's very mountain, it's very west. But as a result, and especially with winters like we just had, the elements take a toll on every aspect of our buildings, our pathways. We do very well with our summer programs like mountain biking. We have our new zip tour that we opened about 2 years ago, which is the third longest zip line in the country. It has the most vertical drop of any zip line in the country. And it's a really great technology where you can actually control the speed, so you can go as fast as you'd like, you can go as slow as you'd like. You can stop halfway down a span of the zip line and check out the incredible views and realize that you're 500 feet off the ground. We also have a lot of what we call programming events that happen in the summer months, such as a great outdoor concert series that we do called the Bluebird Cafe Concert Series.
Who are some artists you've had on the stage?
Oh gosh, some of the artists we've had, last year we had Vince Gill, we've had Amy Grant, we've had Dean Dillon, a new up-and-coming artist named Walker Hayes, who's one of our favorites. So it's really a great event. And then some of the other things we do would be our outdoor summer theater, where we do Broadway-style musicals. This summer we're doing Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. So they're typically Broadway-style musicals that we produce, and people really enjoy that. We also do festivals. We do different, like a harvest market. We have great programs like we call it the Bear Claw Supper Club, which is basically the quality of dinner you would have in our tree room restaurant, but we do it at the top of our ski mountain at a little cabin up there called Bear Claw's Cabin, which offers views that are second to none. I mean, from that cabin, you can look down and see into Utah Valley, Utah Lake. You can look back over, the other direction. You can see Deer Creek Reservoir, the Heber Valley. Sundance has 3 full-service restaurants. We have the Tree Room Restaurant, and the Tree Room Restaurant is called the Tree Room because it was built around a large ponderosa pine tree. In my opinion, it's the most romantic and most special dining experience you could find in Utah. We also have the Foundry Grill Restaurant, which is our 3-meal-a-day restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Kind of roadhouse style grill, pizza, pastas, great fish dishes. A lot of people are surprised because we don't look like a traditional hotel, but we do have 95 rooms that operate just like a hotel does with bell service, housekeeping service, room delivery service. This photo gallery that you're seeing right now and looking at kind of goes through it's really kind of a timeline of the history of this canyon, going back to the original family who owned it. Like you just mentioned, this photo that shows John Denver. I believe this one was actually a benefit concert that John Denver did years ago. You'll also see a photo of Willie Nilsson doing a concert. You'll see that some of these photos on the wall represent when Robert Redford was filming the movie Jeremiah Johnson, which that movie was filmed mostly here on this property. Another thing that makes Sundance unique is we have what is called the Sundance Art Studio. Guests can just walk in there and take watercolor classes, photography classes. You can do jewelry making, pottery, all these different forms of art are made available to guests. In addition, we have a full-service spa where guests can go in and do facials and body work, massages. We have manicure, pedicure stations, and so you don't have to be a lodging guest here to go in and enjoy the spa. The spa is certainly made available to anyone who'd like to come and enjoy that.
Beautiful place. Come on up to Sundance.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the
Yeah,
interview.
thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.